Before we get started with this video today, I want to give a special thanks to a good buddy of mine and a ShotCity fan, my buddy Lucas. He's always inspiring me about making new videos and new content. So today, this one's for you, buddy. The MPX. Here we go.
Welcome to ShotCity, baby!
Hey guys, ShotCity here with another review. This is my Sig Sauer MPX K with the 4-inch barrel. This is probably like a 4.5-inch handguard. I've got a Hollow Sun 512C on top. This is the folding brace, pistol brace on here. This is considered a pistol. So you just use your thumb as a leverage point, push up with your fingers, and you can fold it backwards. And I want to talk a little bit about this firearm and roll some shooting footage in as we go. So this particular firearm is one of my favorites. All-time favorite firearms is the MPX. I've said it before, if I had to sell all my guns, I would keep my MPX. And I'm referring to my 8-inch MPX that I've had for a while now. I got this is a Gen 2 MPX with the key mod rail system on it. And I've had this for going on 5 years now. And I've loved every bit of that thing. So when the MPX K came out, I had to get my hands on it. So as soon as I could, I got one and had to go out and shoot it at the range. So as you guys know from some of my previous videos, like my St. Edge pistol, I'm running one of these Hollow Suns on it as well. I just think they're spectacular optics for the amount of money that you pay for them, and they also have solar capabilities, which is really cool. So I'm running those on most of my newer firearms that I'm going to be picking up. This has an ambidextrous charging handle, just like the other MPX, but this one's a little more intuitive because where the other one had like one side was larger on the charging handle, one of the little hooks, but this one, they're all the same size. You can get it like this, or like this. It really doesn't matter. You can get it from either side, or you can just, put 2 fingers up there and get the charging handle. So the other thing I love about the MPX, me being a left-handed shooter, I love that there's ambi controls. All the controls are ambi. The safety, the bolt catch and release, your magazine release, everything's ambi on this firearm, and I love the MPX for that. The only thing that this one didn't come with that I added was a hand stop on it. This is the firearm I'm going to be sending out to one of my family members, so I want it to be as safe as possible. This is like the ultimate home defense gun in my opinion. It's the ultimate just like shit hit the fan gun for me. It's low recoil, extremely accurate. You've got high magazine capacity with 30 rounds. And I just think this firearm is perfect for any situation, whether it's in a vehicle, if you're walking around, you can carry this in a satchel if you wanted to. For goodness sakes, I mean, like, this is just a perfect firearm. But now getting into the shooting of the firearm, I mean, obviously I love the aesthetics of it. I love the way it looks. I like it a lot more than any other subgun look, like the MP5s, the Strybogs from Ground Power, just any firearm that you can mention. I just love the look of this more and more. And then when they added the flat trigger and like just that short pull on this, and you're able to rapid fire this firearm so quickly, I just love that. And everything's just super intuitive. As soon as you pick this firearm up, you immediately feel like it's just meant for everything that you want to do with it. Like whether it's just transitioning, shooting targets very quickly. Back to the firearm. The grip on this MPX K is just like a really natural grip angle. It doesn't make you feel like the copperhead grip, which I absolutely hate. I don't know why Sig came out with that copperhead grip, but like this is a full AR grip. It's just got a perfect angle. It doesn't miss a beat. It like puts your hands right in the way of all the controls, so you're able to activate everything very easily. And then when you talk about the internals of this gun, for goodness sakes, like I'm not going to break it down or anything, but this is a piston driven system. That's why it's so cool, because it, you know, like on a piston driven system, you're able to do things like the folding braces and everything like that. There's supposedly less cleaning involved with piston systems. You don't have to clean them as much as a direct impingement gun, but I don't know how true that is. For me, if you know I had my pick on what to do, I'd probably prefer a piston driven gun. But if you're gonna shoot at all, you should keep your firearms clean and in working condition. More on the shooting of this firearm, this gun is very, very fast. Like I mentioned the trigger pull before, this gun, when you engage targets, especially with this hollow sun on it, you just go ding 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 ding, and then you know you're pulling the trigger at what you feel like is just an average speed. Like if you were shooting a pistol, you'd be like, oh, you know, I moved at a decent pace. But when you're working with this gun, this trigger, and this whole system of light recoil and heavy hitting round, like a 9mm coming out of this is a 4-inch barrel, and most people would be like, well, yes, my Glock has a 4-inch barrel, so what? But I don't know what Sig did, because those rounds were hitting my still targets with a lot of force, way more than any handgun that I'm used to seeing. So kudos to them on whatever they did to make this firearm hit so hard. Now, this is one part of the firearm I don't like. The brace, how it turns like this. I don't know the point in it turning like that. I mean, I understand that these braces are supposed to go around your arm, but in my honest opinion, like, the firearm industry knows that, you know, due to ATF rulings, that we can shoulder these, and nobody is cheek resting or really wrapping these things around their forearms anymore. So I don't know the point in this swiveling, and I don't even know the point of it swiveling if you were to wrap it around your forearm. I mean, do you want it on your forearm, like off to the side? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's the reasoning behind it, but honestly, I just don't understand that. I don't think it was a good decision. It makes it seem cheap and not as stable. But as far as the actual hinge here, the hinging part, I mean, that's very well built. I'd put that up against any other folding brace there is out there. So very happy with that. Up front on the firearm, you do have some like knurling or whatever you would like to call that up front where you can grab onto. Now me, I would typically shoot this firearm with my hand on the mag well or up here on the hand guard, and that's exactly why I put that hand stop there, because I know myself, I'm clumsy, so I'll basically like get ahead of it and blow my hand off. So I want to keep my hands, so I'm not going to do that. And I recommend, if you're going to buy this firearm, put some type of hand stop. I have the Sig MPX hand stop. It's a polymer hand stop one here. I found that on Sig's website. It was only like 20 bucks. So to keep my hand, 20 bucks is not a big expense at all. I'm happy with the switch from a key mod system to a M-lock system standard. I know there was a huge battle going on back when I first got that in like 2017. It was like, what's going to win out, key mod or M-lock? It seems like M-lock has won that battle. This is ShotCity, guys. Thanks for watching.